Alright guys, I want to make you a video today. We're going to talk about BZO for your rifle. Um, there's plenty of other videos out there on how to basically get a zero on your rifle, but this is something in particular that I learned when using red dots, particularly when you're traveling around. You may have the opportunity to actually zero your rifle before you go to where your location is going to be, wherever you're going to be working at. But once you get in that particular location, you may not actually have the opportunity to reconfirm your zero. Hopefully nothing has happened to it, but if something has, you're pretty much screwed because you can't re-zero your rifle. So this is a trick that I've learned from a couple guys, and basically it's something that I've started instituting on all of my rifles. All right, so the first thing that you want to do, and regardless of whether or not you use an airsoft or a real one, the principle is still the same. The first thing that you want to do is you want to get your rifle zeroed. So you're going to zero at 50 yards, 100 yards, whatever you're going to zero it at, you're going to go ahead and zero it. The next thing you want to do is you're going to go ahead and take and you're going to count each click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And keep counting all the way down until you get to the bottom. Now, do not do this backing it up. Do not unscrew it to find the top. What you want to do is you want to find the bottom. So we're going to screw this all the way down until we find the bottom. All right, so as we're at the bottom here, 60, 61, 62, and right there. So 262 clicks from the bottom is where my rifle was zeroed. So what I did was I zeroed the rifle, screwed this down, counted the number of clicks, and now what this is going to do is this is going to tell me that the BZO for my elevation is 262 clicks from the bottom. Alright, so the next thing that I like to do is I like to cut a notch, and you can see the direction that the arrow is pointing. That's always where I cut my notch, and I'll show you how that's done here in just a second. Alright, so you can see here that what I did was I took and put just a little notch right there that lines up with that arrow on that side. And it just shows me that that's the bottom when the arrow is pointed at that side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to back it out the 262 clicks. But as I back it out, I'm going to count how many clicks it takes to make a full rotation. So, back down to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, so 30. One of the things that you're going to see here is that 30 clicks was a half rotation. So what that means is 60 clicks will be a full rotation, and what that does is that helps me to get to my 262 clicks a lot easier. Alright, so basically what this does is that 60 clicks per rotation, it means that 4.5 rotations will bring me to 270 clicks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from here, I'm going to back out 4 full rotations. I don't have to count the clicks, that's a half rotation. That's 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. So when that sight lines back up with that notch again, right there, then I know that's 270 rotations. And I want 262, so I'm going to go down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I got my BZO, it's all set up. 262 clicks from the bottom, 60 clicks in a rotation. You need to check your sight because the aim points are actually only 50 clicks. This one's a vortex. So do the same thing for your elevation and you'll end up with a repeatable BZO. Alright, so when it's all said and done, One of the things that I do is I write down 60 clicks per turn for a full rotation, just so that I remember, like I said, the aim points are 50, and I guess this vortex here is 60. But the other thing I do is I write down 262E, 225W for windage, and that gives me a repeatable BZO that I can dial back in regardless of where I'm at or what I'm doing, and it at least gives me just my battle site zero, and then I can fine tune it from there. So, all right, train hard.